If they look at bone, boy, oh boy, this has been a brutal downfall. But when this resistance breaks, you can see it. That blue line, boy, oh boy, when we finally do get the break here, it's going to be a massive one, that's for sure. Now, if Bitcoin does have this pull down, all right, down to 32 to 34,000 bucks, which is a very, very good possibility. All right, no doubt about it. What's that going to do to the rest of the market? Well, we all know. All right, we all know what's going to happen. It's going to be a massive pull down, and you know, I shouldn't say massive, but it's going to be everything's going to pull back. All right, so we're going to see what happens with this thing. I will have a hard time seeing it coming down here at 25 cents. Of course, I had a real hard time seeing it come down to 51 cents. You know what I mean? I didn't see that happening. All right, now as far as these RSIs go, we are getting extremely oversold. All right, that weekly is almost reset. Okay, we got our monthly. The monthly is bullish. It's at a 2.19 and a 1.46. It is bullish. Okay, the weekly's almost there. All right, but it looks like the daily's still heading up, but looking weak. All right, you can see it's starting to curve over a little bit. You obviously down the bottom here, it's pulling down. The 12-hour pulling straight down. Okay, so if it loses, which it looks like it's going to, if it loses this 54.5, watch for it to come back down here to 51.8. All right, could it lose that? It could. It could pull down here. It could pull down here to let's see, 45. What is down there? What's down there next? Let's go on a monthly. The further you go out, the better the resistance areas, or resistance or support. Boy, oh boy, that's a really solid one down there. 45, 75 down there, right here. Then the one after that is down here, 36 cents. All right, I would hate to see that. That's for sure. I just don't think that's possible with where we're at. With the weekly just about reset, the monthly is about reset. Them are the two huge big ones. Where's the 3-day? Let's take a look. The 3-day is bullish, 17 and the 14. So we have the 3-day, the monthly, and the weekly. All of them. The 3-day and the monthly are bullish. The weekly is almost reset. All right, that's your three big ones. That's the big hammers. All right, so there has to be a bottom coming in on this thing. You got to get a bounce here sometime. All right, I believe it's more than likely coming back down here to 51, 52 cent area, right down here, right where this wick was here. Very, very good possibility. It's right on that line right now. All right, we go on a 4-hour and look at this. Let's open the chart up and look. There you can see it. See, it's come down there. Now it has held it so far as support, but I don't know. Needs to break this blue line. Once it breaks this blue resistance line, look out. This thing's going to have a massive rally. But when's that going to happen? Honestly, probably when the weekly gets reset. In the week, it's almost there. All right, that weekly is just about down there. It's at a 2 and a 7 right now. All right, then you would have that. You'd have a bullish monthly, and the 3-day. The 3-day don't get there very often. Last time was in November. All right, and that was this push right here. All right, I remember that. I actually remember this push. And then the time before that was back here. You had this one. Then the whole way back here with that massive update. But the monthly, the weekly, I apologize. The weekly, that's the one where you get pretty decent moves out of. The weekly's only been reset 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th time since this thing launched. And the first time it had this push. Second time, that push. Third time, let me pull these down so you can see them better. You know, the third time, that push. Fourth time, not as big, obviously not as big a rally as these ones were. But boy, oh boy, we're going to have the weekly, the monthly, and the daily reset for this one here. All right, this one could take another 3, 4, 5 days to reset here, and we'll see what happens. But we're gonna have all them big ones reset, and we're just waiting for a massive retracement out of this thing, a big move. I mean, we've been waiting for it forever, and once it does break, you'd be at least expecting this up to $1.32, $1.43, and then once, we'll see what happens in them levels, but it will get back up here eventually, and then if it breaks that 702, Bitcoin could have its pullback first, and this could pull down. It's hard to say, down to 45 cents. Don't think that this is out of the question at 37. You know what I mean? And then our bull run starts, and look out, then it's going to be, this thing could mess around in here, and then boom. We're eventually going to get it, guys. I mean, it cannot hold it down here forever. I know what happens in bull runs, okay? That they are just astronomical. This one here, this wasn't even in a bull run, we bone apparently, as far as this chart goes back, this doesn't have a bull run on it. You know what I mean? A bull run price for this thing, let me give you one. All right, let's take a look and see. Go from the top, say the bottom comes in down here, over here, we'll see where that comes in. But a bull run price, put this up at $8.68. You think that's crazy right now. I know you do. But let me tell you something. I watched Cardano go from 4 cents to over $3. I watched Matic go from 2 cents to over $3. So to believe this can't hit $8.68 with the tokenomics, yeah, it absolutely can. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, okay? And don't go betting your house on it. But do I believe it? Yeah, I do. All right, I've seen it happen. I know what crypto does. I watched, geez, oh man. Some of you know the story, Gala Games. I got 250,000 Gala for $37, and it went to 84 cents. All right, so I know what the crypto market can do in a bull run. That's nothing. All right, this this thing's at 50 cents now, isn't it? Right around there. Right around 50 cents. That's what dollar, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16x. That's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. This thing could, who knows where it could go. FOMO kicks in, who knows. It's hard to say, but that is a bull run target right there. Okay, and a lot of the times these Fibonacci's give pretty deadly accurate targets. I've showed that in past videos. That's how you get price targets for your tokens. Use the fib and go with the extension, and there's your target, and they work out. A lot of selling pressure here. Holy cow! Look at all that. A lot of people bailing out there. Why would you bail out at the bottom? I don't understand that. You're going to get a bounce sometime here. Wait for the bounce if you're going to sell. Geez. And I'm not bashing anybody. Everybody's got their own reasons. These could be short-term holders jumping in. But if you held all through this, why would you sell this? Don't make sense. Wait for a bounce. You're going to get a bounce. All right, at some time, then we'll see what happens. I 100% believe it's going to get back up in these areas. Then we're going to see what happens. The bull run, it's going to go higher. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thought I'd give you a quick update on this thing. Bottom's coming in soon, 100%. All right, have a great night, everybody.